friends, how are you all? I would like to greet all of you and congratulate you because you are among those people who have chosen to walk the ascension path and support Mother Earth in her 5-day ascension. And I hope you know that in order to do this task of supporting Gaia on her ascension path, you have to first ground the new earth template. Okay, and that's why the twin flames are called, that's why you're on the ascension path, that's why the star seeds are here, and that's why we are all supporting each other through such communities, through such videos, investing a precious time here. Okay, and a really beautiful gift that I am giving to all of you is sharing my personal life and how things are unfolding in my personal life, because I believe that my life is like a template that needs to be shared with the collective. It is a very strong template that will be engraved in the collective consciousness, because that is simply how twin flames and star seeds are. Okay, and that is how their life is designed. For this reason, we cannot make some of the choices that those who are grounded in the 3D matrix, like the matrix twin flame makes. You know, we don't have that luxury, or maybe I should use another word for that. I don't know if it's a luxury or whether if it's a foolishness. Okay, foolishness of choosing to stay trapped in the matrix. Anyway, let's get back to today's topic. Today's topic will be friendships and control freaks. Okay, and for the past few months I've been noticing a pattern in my life where I've been coming across people who pretend to be friends. Okay, they have heart chakra blockages, they have astrological chart placements like Ketu Venus or Ketu Moon or Moon in the 8th house, you know, that kind of a karmic heavyweight debt of their past lives and their negative karmas. Okay, which they very cleverly try to dump on you by entering your life. And if you give them energy via psychic cords, if you give them energy which they don't deserve, because you are having some karmic blockages, you are having some codependencies, then they are cleverly, for the time being, escaping the karmic consequences that they deserve. Okay, but even in that escaping, they are not escaping because they are creating more karmic debt. So it's like a temporary escape, but in reality they are accumulating more karmic debt and creating more polarized patterns. Okay, we are talking about relating as friends here, we're talking about relationships in general. Okay, so I've been noticing a pattern where people approach me and say they want to be friends, but actually this is a pathological control freak narcissist person. Okay, and a narcissist never love, narcissist hardly surrender in friendships or in relationships. They only surrender to their types. Like, say for example, someone has a really distorted root chakra and they are existing in the really lower red realms of consciousness. So they will open up and they will create bonds, strong bonds like friendship, deep friendship, marriages, only with people who exist on their level of consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if a person is operating at a very low level of consciousness, which is called Asuri Shakti, okay, demonic level. Okay, so these people who vibrate at that Asur level, demon level, they will only try to use other people who are at the higher level, and they will try to create friendships and strong bonds like marriages only with another Asur. Okay, only with another demon. Okay, and usually these demons are people who have like really distorted root chakras. You can identify a demon, someone who has a very negative Ketu. Someone once told me, I'm seeing a dream with a black dog, okay, and I was a black dog. So that means your Ketu is really negative, okay, and this person is telling me I want to be friends with you, okay, and after I clearly refused, they are trying to control me, okay, they're trying to use control methodologies, controlling, okay. So these are all the issues that you will come across as a divine feminine, and you have to face these issues without being a pussy. I'm sorry to use the derogatory term, I mean, I really respect a vagina, but this is the term that people use, okay. And yes, I'm coming from a very tough place right now, because it takes a lot of toughness to be a divine feminine, whereas the asur types will steal that title, okay. So these people usually have a very strong negative Ketu, or placements like Saturn moon, placements like Saturn in Scorpio, so they get married in their clan only, okay, and they will never emotionally open up to someone who is of a different identity, okay, and this is a fact, because they are stuck. That is how karma keeps you stuck at certain levels of reality. That is how karma keeps you stuck in the lower versions of hell, or the or 3D reality, which we call earth. Or if you're free from karma, then you're in 5D, okay, because you really can't open up to people of a higher level, right? Because why you can't open up, we will discuss this, but first let me just complete what I'm saying here. So I came across people who, there was one person who was, you know, pretending to be my friend, but actually there were psychic cords between us, okay, and I was aware of that, okay, but it was my twins karma that I was clearing, and you know, some amount of karma you have to clear, you have to face, you have to experience, you cannot escape that, okay. And but I was in that process consciously, okay, I was not an unconscious feminine, I was a conscious feminine. I was in that process consciously, I was continuously doing my sadhana, I was playing it very carefully. So this person did some good things for me, and also drained my energy, okay, which was part of the karmic debt that I had to settle with him, of my twin, not mine. So I played it carefully, okay, and when this person did some good things to me, I gave back like a lot, okay. I did a favor for this person that created a lot of benefit for this person, okay. I gave back, you can say 10 times, okay, because I am a star seed. So when somebody does something nice for me, they get a return back many times, okay. So this person actually helped me out, but bragged about it, okay, because that was their level, that was their clan, that was their status, that was their bloodline, I should say. They bragged about it, bragged about helping me, okay, telling all their friends that they helped me and all of that. So actually in reality they didn't deserve a favor, but I was generous, I did this favor to them, okay. And then later on, when I shifted to a different place, this person still thought that they will be able to manipulate me. So they played those manipulative strategies, trying to tell me how faithful they are to me, how grateful they are to me, that they need me, and you know, but their talk was one thing, their actions were completely different, okay. So I was observing the actions, because I know these people have zero integrity, okay, but it was a karmic connection which had to be undergone, because both of us had lessons to learn, okay. So I figured out all that karmic crap, because I simply didn't become a divine feminine, guys, okay. If I can do a favor for you 10 times of what you did to me, okay, then I can also figure out what you're thinking about me, what you're feeling about me, and how you're trying to manipulate me, okay, because I'm not one of those cheap women that you can control, Okay, maybe you have people around you, maybe you have women in your life as friends, as wives whom you can control, okay, because they are not in touch with their divine masculine self. But I'm not one of them, period. Okay, so that was one character that came in my life that tried to, and then later on when the manipulation was not working, they were trying to control me. Okay, so all that played out. Then there was another person. This person is trying to control me. This person is telling me, you know, that I'm going to be your equal, and what else, I'm so great, I know this, I know that, I know that. And that person is really old also, so you can understand that person spent time on learning all these things, fine. So, you know, just bragging about how great they are. Yes, maybe you have a lot of money, maybe you have a lot of skill sets, but you certainly don't have the skills to maintain relationships. Okay, and why would I, like, people in 5D, people in the 5D community don't create friendships with psychic cords. We don't ground in the karmic matrix. Okay, we rather not have friends, be in a hermit phase, be alone, be by myself, because we are strong and we have a lot of divine support. And for me, whenever I needed any support, there were like 5-6 people ready to help me. Okay, I don't know from where they came, but at the right moment they were always there, because you are here for a purpose and you never go alone. You come with your Guru Mandala, you come with your team. That said, so this person actually came for a session and was trying to control me to be their friend. Okay, so see guys, first of all, I am in a phase where I prefer to be by myself. I'm doing a lot of karmic clearing. In such situations, I don't prefer friendships. Okay, I already have a few friends, and if I'm supposed to be friends with anyone, I'm told who these people are, and I'm told how much of a friend I should be with whom. Okay, so nobody can manipulate me and try to be my friend like that. Okay, so that is that. And now let's come to the main topic of this video. Why do these people never open up in friendships? Okay, see, these people, they have heart chakra blockages. Okay, heart chakra blockages are formed through repeated patterns of receiving rejection, pain and abandonment in relationships. Okay, so they have lived their lives, maybe their entire 20s, receiving rejection, abandonment and all such things in relationships. So then their heart closes. Okay, and they never open up in love to someone, and they are only able to open up with people who are at their level. Okay, because they know that they get a certain level of acceptance, like I'm a demon, you are a demon, both are demons, so we will stay with each other. Okay, and by demon I repeat, I'm talking about really bad root chakra blockages. Okay, really bad root chakra blockages and a really negative Ketu, things like that. Okay, because even if you open up the astrology chart, like some people are saying that I cannot talk about call anyone an asur. I can call anyone an asur, because everybody that looks human is not a human. Like, what about those people who cheat on their husbands, put a police case on them, divorce them and take all their money? Okay, what do you call such women? Diane. Okay, Diane is another word for asur. It's a demoness. Okay, so what do you call those people who rape little children? Okay, what do you call those people who are pedophiles? Okay, everybody that exists as a human body is not a human. You understand? Okay, there are demons also. Okay, another one sign about demons is that they will be very much after the money. Okay, because in the demon world money is great, and they will always try and act and show like they have no money. and they will always try to break rules of other people. Like if you tell them the session is at 8, okay, they will not be at 8, they will text you at 9 and I'll say goodbye. Okay, so that's what I do. So these people do not respect structures. They just don't respect the structures. They will only show you respect when you are their boss. Okay, and for this reason these people attract partners that are very controlling. Okay, because the only way you can deal with such a person is to put a leash around them. Okay, otherwise they are being a demon all the time, right? So if you want to stay in a marriage with a demon, what do? You just tie them up. Seriously. So if you don't want to attract such negative abusive partners in your life, you have to first heal yourself, and for God's sake you have to heal your root chakra first. Okay, get out of that hell level first. Okay, because if you're at that hell level, you're not able to even access a good teacher, because no teacher will take such people. No teacher will take such people, because even gurus, we have certain rules. Okay, teachers, we have certain rules. Okay, and we have to follow those rules. So these people, they have heart chakra blockages, so they never open up. They just come from a place of power. They will just open up to people who are on their level, and they will open up to people who are weak, whom they know will stay with them out of weakness and desperation. Okay, so they are having a marriage relationship or a friendship relationship with weak people. They are just looking out for like low confidence, weak people, okay, who will stay with them because of their weakness. Okay, and for this reason, in order to turn from a shadow feminine to a divine feminine, in order to overcome all your weaknesses, your twin flame keeps rejecting you, so that you find the strength within yourself, so that you don't end up with such people. You don't end up in such friendships and such marriages. Okay, in such karmic marriages. Okay, because the fact is that if you are weak, then your love is not true, because you have probably had that friendship or the relationship out of need, and need is not love. Okay, love somebody can only do from a place of freedom and power. Okay, and that is the reason you don't have your reunion until you come in a place of freedom and power, until you overcome your codependency. Because if you're codependent, if you're weak, you can't love your twin, and your twin will not accept anything other than love that only is born from a place of freedom and power. So you have to first come to this place of balanced divine masculine. You have to first come to this place of power and freedom within yourself, right? Only then you can expect your twin, and by that time your twin is usually with you. Trust me, your twin is usually with you. Okay, because when you cut the karmic cords, your twin cuts the karmic cords with his karmic, because you're both the same soul. Okay, your divine feminine and his divine masculine is one soul. Okay, so when you heal your divine feminine, he heals his divine feminine. When you heal your divine masculine, he heals his divine masculine. You're one soul, you have one unconscious mind. I repeat, you have one unconscious mind. You have one unconscious mind. So these people, they only open up to weak people. They only open up to people who are matching their identity, because that is a form of securing and stabilizing their relationships. Okay, and with the rest of the people, they never open up. They only play control games with them. They only try to use that person. Okay, and I've met around like 3 people like that in the past few months, in the past few weeks. Okay, so this is how things are, but you know, you should know how to identify these people. Okay, and you should know how to get rid of them, really. So when it comes to even things like making friends, you need a certain level of skill first. Okay, relationship is the next level. You need a certain level of skill. And why do these people have blockages in their, why do these people repeatedly receive rejection? Why do these people repeatedly receive abandonment? Okay, which is why they keep their hearts closed. It is because they are not willing to change their patterns. Okay, if you come in a friendship with a pattern of selfishness, you will lose that friendship. If you come in a friendship with a pattern of betrayal, okay, you will lose that friendship. If you come in a friendship with a pattern of lies, you are going to obviously lose that friendship. So if you are not willing to change from that distorted root chakra level and level up, then you're not going to sustain those realities, those friendships, those real friendships. Okay, so it's a matter of choosing ego or love. Okay, and I remember Osho telling one story about love and ego. Okay, if you want love in your life, if you want a divine feminine to be balanced in your life, if you want friendship in your life, then you have to leave the ego at the door where we leave the shoes. You know, where people leave the shoes outside the door, there you have to leave your ego. And then enter someone's house, then enter someone's friendship, then have friendship with someone, then enter someone's life. But the problem is, these people who have blockages in the divine feminine and operate with a polarized masculine, see, if you don't have the divine feminine codes within you, you cannot attract a divine feminine anything in your life. You cannot attract a true friendship, you cannot attract a true relationship. You will repel these people because you're not having the divine feminine codes within you. And even if you attract somebody with the female assets, that female set of assets will not be a divine feminine. That female looking body will actually be a polarized masculine energy who also has blockages in the divine feminine, because you are creating a version of people in your reality, and you will not get the divine feminine energies that you're so desperately seeking, be it through true friendship, be it through true love. You will never get those energies. And even the finances that you earn, you will keep losing the money, you will keep staying in the karmic debt, because you had debt and blockages with the divine feminine, which is the moon and the Venus in your chart, and to a certain extent even Mercury. Because this reality is a projection, this reality is a projection. And I like to repeat myself. If you want love in your life, if you want friendship in your life, you have to balance both your divine feminine and both your divine masculine. Even if you have blockages in your divine masculine, you will only attract polarized people. You will attract people that are polarized, that are negative. Okay, so you have to balance both the divine masculine and feminine to attract genuine people, authentic people in your life. But most of the people like to complain that this person was inauthentic, that person was inauthentic. The problem lies with you guys. The problem lies in your energy field, in the DNA codes in your field that are not balanced, not aligned, not there sometimes, that are distorted. Okay, so we want a certain reality in our life where we are living with our soulmates, we are having a soul family and all the sweet things, you know. But for that you have to work. You can't manipulate, you can't force someone into it. Because if you manipulate someone, if you try to force someone to be a friend, if you try to control someone in the name of friendship, if that person has karma, that person will be a victim. Okay, the person will be a victim of the demon. The person will be a victim of the narcissist. The person will be a victim of the asur. But if a person like me who doesn't have karma, that will backfire. That will seriously backfire, because you will have so many problems in your life, if you try to control and disrespect and cross the boundaries of someone who doesn't have karma. Because all that negative energy is boomeranging back to you, and you have to be a smart person to realize that. Okay, and even if you're completely dumb, I think through a few weeks, you should realize that by observing how someone like me with no karma entered your life, and then you were being your asur self, you were being your demon self, you were playing out your shadow patterns, and then suddenly your life starts. Someone told me they lost their job. Maybe they were not being respectful to the spiritual teacher. And a spiritual teacher who doesn't have karma, so obviously you're going to lose your job and lose many things. So if you come to a spiritual guru, a true guru is someone who has cleared their karma. If you come to a true guru, it is someone who has cleared their karma. And if you come with your nonsense, you are going to experience things like losing job, you're going to experience things like bad health, you are going to experience things like your son falling ill, because these are the things that have actually happened in my reality with the people that try to disrespect me. And there is a lot of more things to tell, but I don't tell. A few things are enough to understand, I guess. So this video was about the divine feminine as she ascends, learning to identify the difference between true friendship and control freaks. Okay, what is a true friendship? Okay, what are the rules of friendship? What are the standards of friendship? Okay, there has to be a certain level of respect, certain level of love, openness, a certain level of valuing the people, a certain authenticity. Like, you cannot be hateful towards the person inside and then pretend to be a friend on the outside, because someone with no karma can read the energy. Someone with no karma can read the energy. Okay, so these are the things that we have to learn, and this is how you cut the cords. Because if you cannot identify the difference between a true friendship and a control freak, you have a cord that needs to be cut. And this control freak is draining your prosperity. And the first priority is prosperity, the second priority is relationships. Remember that, girls. Remember that, ladies. So get the shitty people out of your life for your own survival's sake, your financial survival's sake. With this, I would like to end my video. If you like this video, please give it a like, share it, subscribe to my channel. You can book a session with me, a guidance session with me. If you feel guided, you can donate to my channel, because I've given a lot of information out there. Just go through my channel when you find the time, and if you feel guided to, please donate to the channel, because this will help to balance your energy. Okay, because if you donate $1,000 to my channel, if you donate 2,000 to my channel, your financial avenues will open up. Okay, because remember, it is all one, it is all connected. Okay, and if you want to clear some of your financial debt, some of your karmic debt with money, with root chakra, with guru, with divine feminine, then the best way is to donate to such a figure. It could be me, it could be anybody. Okay, so you can book a sessions with me also. I am open to sessions, but there are rules and you have to follow those rules. Okay, and you can also commission a portrait commission. Okay, so with this, I will end my video, and I will see you again next time. Bye for now.